Good morning, students. I'm teacher Irene from Sampaguita Village National High School. Today we're going to have another amazing lesson. First, I would like you to observe the following pictures. In the first picture, what does the girl do? That's right. The girl reads a book. How about in the second picture? What happened to the fish? That's correct. The fish was caught by the boy. Now, the topic that we are going to talk about this morning is about the voice of the verb. Voice is the quality of the verb that tells whether the subject is the doer or the receiver of the action. In English, there are two types of voice. The first one is the active voice, and the second one is the passive voice. Here's the idea. When the subject of the sentence is the doer of the action, the verb is an active voice. Whereas, when the subject is the receiver of the action, the verb is in passive voice. Now, when do we use passive voice? Number one, we use passive voice when the doer or the performer of the action is not known. For example, the pizza is delivered. In this example, we do not know who delivers the pizza. Number two, we use passive voice when the receiver of the action is emphasized. Example, 100 votes are required to pass the bill. In this example, we want to emphasize 100 votes and not to emphasize who requires it. Changing passive voice to active voice is a little bit challenging. All we have to do is to know all the steps. Here's how. Number one, determine the verb and the performer of the action. In the sentence, the space station is being lived in by astronauts. The verb there is being lived. And the performer of the action is astronauts. Number two, move the performer of the action before the verb and change the verb to the active voice. So our sentence becomes, astronauts is living in the space station. Number three, make sure that the verb agrees in number with the new subject. And our sentence becomes, astronauts are living in the space station. Now take note that if we use passive voice too often, it can make our writing vague and lifeless. Let's take, for example, these two sentences on the board. Sentence number one, Skylab 2, one of the first space stations, was launched in 1973. Sentence number two, the United States launched Skylab 2, one of the first space stations, in 1973. Which between the two sentences has a clearer meaning? That's right. The second one is easier to understand. Let's practice and apply what we have learned. Rewrite the sentence to change the verb from passive voice to active voice. The sentence is, the International Space Station was constructed by a group of 16 countries. Now remember the three steps that we tackled earlier. The first one is determine the verb and the performer of the action. The second one is to move the performer of the action before the verb and change the verb to active voice. And the third one is make sure that the verb agrees with our new subject. Now our answer is A group of 16 countries constructed the International Space Station. Did you enjoy our topic for today? Now let's give you 3 amazing claps. Bye! See you next time!